Hey, hey. Damn. Y'all finding crazy that it's getting dark at like 3 o'clock? At least over here where I'm at, it's getting dark around like 3 o'clock. I never believed in daylight savings and all of that because it was kind of odd and weird to me. But this is weird. This is weird. Okay, very odd. But 5 o'clock there. Yeah, it's unnatural. Some ain't right up there. Some ain't right up there. Okay, above our heads. Something ain't right. All right, let's get this thing started. Okay, for anybody that's just starting a channel, right, or you're just starting a any type of project, okay, where you build it and the people, they come, right? Uh, keep going with it. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about how many people are, viewing them. Okay, just keep pushing it out. Keep pushing it out. It doesn't matter how many, people are viewing or coming into contact with it. They will. Okay, you just stay consistent in doing it, right? Okay, I promise you it'll grow. It'll grow. Okay, so don't get discouraged, whoever you are. All right. Let's see what's up, Pisces. Y'all ready? 3, 2. Hey, what's up? Okay, Pisces, you ready? Another day, another dollar. Make them holler. Alright, so let's start here. Holy Spirit, tap me in the Pisces, please. It's raining hard outside. Goodness. Alright. Holy Spirit, show me Pisces. Optimism. Epiphany. An illuminating feeling of discovery resulting in a personal feeling of elation, awe, or wonder. So somebody's so optimistic about something growing, okay? Somebody's optimistic in every area. Okay, a lot of people. Somebody in particular, yes, but there's a lot of people. Okay, there's a lot of people in these hot air balloons here. Couples or families or, they're all in there. Okay, everybody's rising. Everybody's on a different type of level, right? But everybody is rising. Okay. Distract. Somebody trying to get somebody to giving me like Chicken Little. The sky's falling, right? And then when somebody finally, right, somebody been lying the whole time, but when something's finally happening or really happening, no one believes them. Okay, so that's significant. Acceptance. Okay, so there's no more questioning something. Somebody's no longer questioning something. All right, is something what it is, or is something what I'm feeling or what I'm sensing? Yes, it is. Okay, in a positive aspect. Okay, if you're sensing anything negative, you got to question it, right? Is it coming from outside of you, right? Is it, the question where it's coming from. Surprised. When you feel amazement or wonder or a strong emotion due to an unexpected event. So this is people trying to throw distractions, but two people not even being able to be distracted, right? Okay, because they're focused on what's in front of them. And shocked. This is somebody's twin or soulmate. Okay. You and your person, you see the comparison, you see the similarities. I mean, not comparison. Y'all are just alike, okay? Maybe slight differences, but yeah, y'all are just alike. All right. Not able to be distracted, not looking left or right, but ahead. So, LGBTQ for some of y'all. These cards is hard to shuffle, I swear they are. All right. Let's see. Show me Pisces spirit. Let me get two, just two. Oh, come on, bro. Can we keep them on the table, please? All right. Alright, I ain't gonna read the bottom one. We just gonna read the two top. I'll read the quote though. Okay. Pursuit to consider. The quote says, "Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure." Jim Rohn. Alright. Pursuit to consider. You have expensive, generous, and adaptable traits. Your capacity to safeguard the vulnerable paves the way for the fresh start. Employ unconventional thinking, and you generate exceptional solutions. Harness your intellect, agility, and swiftness to achieve your aspirations. Assistance and zeal are on the rise, and the outcomes are satisfying. Every moment heralds a new start. So the quote says, "Yesterday's the past, tomorrow's the future, but today is a gift." That's why it's called the present. Bill Keane. All right. Hold on. Let me get this asshole up out of here right quick. There we go. All right. Continue. Pursuits to consider. You embody compromise, distinction, and a romantic disposition. Maintain patience as an inner virtue. Give precedence to your deeds and objectives. Excessive busyness may disrupt your progress. Steering clear of conflicts and disputes. Making timely, well-considered decisions lead you to success. Happiness can permeate your life. Remember, the most effective path forward is often the one that leads you through challenges, not around them. Okay, so we know you got to go through in order to get out, right? Okay, not around, not under, not over, but through. Confirmation. Okay. The quote, it says, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky, I believe he's a hockey player. I think so. Hockey or baseball? I think it's hockey. All right. Yeah, I like that better. Face it to make it, not fake it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Can't stand that fake it to make it shit. It's just there's no reason for it, you know? All right. I'll try. I'll try. All right, let's see. Spirit, show me Pisces. Pisces. So we got platonic passion in the reverse. Okay, so something's not platonic, something's romantic. Okay, the same page. Ha! I love to see this card. I love to see this card. You and somebody on the same page. Okay. Emotional safety. There's emotional safety between the two of you. All right. All right. Oh shit. Hold on. Forgot that was in my ear. Sorry, I want to charge that because I didn't want to have dead headphones on my way out the door. Golly. It's raining hard, it stops. It's raining hard, it stops. Like somebody up there turning on the faucet, turning it off. Alright, so it's a lot of cleansing going on, okay? We're at the end of the year. We're about to go into 2026. Okay, so everything from 2025 is being washed away. In these last few weeks. Alright. Boy, I can't wait. I can't wait, boy. 2026. 2026. Boy, it's about to be no holds barred. Okay. No holds barred. Got fading feelings over here. Breakup. Okay, some of y'all could have broke up with somebody. It says when the feelings start fading, what's left? Reflect on what you're holding on to. Is the past potential. Okay, so are some of you guys thinking back on what could have been? Okay, or someone is. If it's not you, it's someone else, right? Thinking back on what something could have turned out to be, right? Okay, we don't want to delve in that arena, right? Okay, it's gone, it's come, it's gone, it's happened already. Okay, let it go. Right? There's no reason for, to fantasize about what could have been because it's not going to be. Right? So I feel like that's somebody outside of you, beloved. I mean, it could be one of you guys, some of you guys, but I feel like it's outside of you. For some of you, it could be both of you. Okay? And if I'm talking to you, it could be somebody who just came out of something. Okay, so it could be fresh. All right, we got power couple. Okay, so fading feelings in one situation. Okay, and walking into a power couple situation. Aligned future. Okay. Possessiveness, money matters, friend zone. So whoever you let go of could have, they just wanted to be connected to you for money matters? Like to other people, they could have acted like you were just a friend? Okay. But you had a romantic partnership? Or that was what was supposed to happen? Okay, somebody could even chose their family over you, right? What their family wanted for them over what they want for them. Okay. Spirit told me to be easy today, so I'm gonna be easy today. All right. I ain't gonna jump off of nobody's ass today. Hopefully. Okay. Let's get some out the Kipper deck. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. So we got ancestors and courthouse. Okay, your ancestors is handling something that it's involving a courthouse. Okay, courthouse situation, something that's owed to you. Okay, a verdict, an outcome to something. Could have been continuations in a court case. All right, look, your ancestors putting somebody, locking somebody ass up, or they're making sure somebody get locked up. They blocked some type of love spell that was done on you. So there's a lot of crying going on, a lot of torture. I feel like your ancestors is on a community's ass for spreading lies about you, for spreading false narratives about you. You know, people need to watch what they say when it comes to you. Whether they think they know you or not. Manifestation. Mature man. Karma. Divine feminine. Rest in peace. Flying monkeys. So a mature man tried to deliver karma to a divine feminine? Could have tried to put you 6 feet under. Could have had flying monkeys helping them to do so. Okay? Or if it wasn't 6 feet under, they just tried to end something completely for you so that you cannot have what it is that you are seeking. Okay? 95 could be significant, 59. Moving on. Okay, you manifested a path opening. Okay, you and someone manifested a path opening. Alright, single, sexy, successful, family. Somebody wants a family with a person? There. Got divination. Somebody could be a tarot reader or an intuitive or offer some type of spiritual service. Number 70 can be significant. Number 7, somebody could be born in 70. Somebody could be born in 60. 59, 1995. We got healer, achievement, and health concern. Unexpected money. Talked about the other day in one of the readings that somebody's going to pass away and you're going to receive something that belongs to you. Okay, something that should have been in your possession a long time ago. Okay, this could be somebody's grandma or a matriarch or patriarch even. Okay, now they want you to heal them. That's what I'm picking up. They want you to heal them. I don't feel like you give a shit about this person. I don't. For those of you I'm picking up on, and don't matter if it's family or whoever, I don't feel like you give a shit about this person. You know, I mean, how could you? They try to take you up out of here for what's yours. You know, I wouldn't give a shit about the person either. I don't care if they're relative or not. You know, people act like you're supposed to, because of who you are, you're supposed to, you know, humility to them means walking all over you. That's not what humility is. Okay, not at all. It's a pushover. You know, a slave even. Okay, there's the false narratives. Yeah, confirmation. So people been trying to demonize you for what you do. Okay, got divine masculine, that there's some destruction coming to. Confirmation. Okay, that you're protected from. So this is a past person. Remember we talked about if a person, just because a person's labeled a divine masculine or their energy is right, does not mean that they are divine masculine. Okay, you know, somebody could be a baby's daddy and be in an emperor energy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, or a baby's mama being an empress energy, right? Okay, so it's on their actions, how they show up in the world. So there's destruction coming to these people spreading false narratives, trying to demonize what it is that you do when they're the ones that are on the demon time. Yeah, gossiping about you to stop a union, to stop someone from coming together with you, right? To try to make people afraid of you, confirmation. When they're the ones that people should not I don't want to say be afraid of, but be afraid of their actions, the shit that they do when they're not around. Okay, somebody could be a blonde, dirty blonde. I don't mean dirty like their hair color. Okay, I didn't mean like that. But hey, if the shoes fits, somebody could be brunette here. Yeah, there's destruction coming to a karmic masculine. Keith Sweat, Twisted. All right. Let's see. We'll come out. Somebody could be writing songs about you. Okay. Lyrics, you know, somebody's inspired by you, okay? Make somebody want to sing. Oh my God, sorry. Look. It's a little hot, it's a little hot. Okay. Yeah, don't give up on if you're building a channel. Don't give up on it. Confirmate. Don't give up on it. Don't be discouraged. All right, the right people will come. Let your soul tribe find you. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, you know what I'm saying. You're not worried about anything else, right? Okay, so you know, as long as you enjoy doing what you're doing, right? All right. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody feeding fish in a fish tank. All right, I don't know. Somebody could have what is that? A 50-gallon or something like that, or a big ass fish tank. Okay. So somebody wanted you as like a pet. You know, something they could just drop food on in the top of the tank. Page of Wands. Recent past. Okay, so you could have received some good news, or somebody could have received some good news. Temperance. Or some type of internal confirmation. Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Okay, that somebody made the right decision by walking away from something. Okay, now that somebody's walked away from something, there's chaos, there's destruction, falling. Two of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. So it's giving me inspiration. Okay, being inspired to heal. Okay, so somebody could have been healing in order to be able to meet you at the place that you're at. Okay, I feel like somebody's reached that place. Yeah. Somebody could be making a decision to come toward a person now. Okay, or you know, whenever this reading resonates for you. Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Six of Cups. Be a past life soulmate, some of you guys, or somebody from your past. Alright? And I don't mean somebody from your past that treated you like shit. Okay, so don't get in the comments spazzing out. Alright? If you do, go heal. Okay? Eight of Swords. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So something about opportunities stolen in the past, right? Okay. Scamming, Okay, something about some past scamming here. Somebody scammed someone or attempted to scam someone. There's a group of scam artists. Okay, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. They do this for a living. Okay, could be led by a King of Wands. All right, now if they're now going through a tower that they could have been watching to see if you were going to go through. Somebody could be going to jail for bribing. Bribing potential. Okay, so somebody bribed past connections. Okay, somebody bribed people in the justice system. Extortion, blackmail. Okay. The Eight of Cups. Five of Wands. So there's chaos going on somewhere else because you've healed. Okay, you and someone have healed past something. Nine of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. Somebody thought that you would come back, or somebody thought that something would. I don't know why these people always think that you're going to come back because you're dealing with conflict. Because they do it, you know. They deal with it when something in life happens. They run back to somebody and cry about it for their assistance. Like, these are babies, man. I can't say it enough. These are children in adult bodies. They can't handle, conflict. They can't, they would never give you face-to-face conflict. It's always behind-the-scenes bullshit, okay? And smile in your face. Like, that's cowardice. It's cowardice, okay? Say it every day. That's what makes these people a non-factor. Because they would never bring anything to your face, okay? One, because they know it's foolish. They know it's foolish. They know they're acting foolishly. They know they're acting childishly. That's how they operate. The High Priestess. Yeah, something that you know, something that you are very keen to, okay? You can be very mysterious, all right? Or the way that you move is very mysterious, all right? I feel like you bring good news to people, okay? Whether it's, the truth is a double-edged sword, right? It hurts going in and coming out, right? So, sometimes it is going to sting, right? Certain truths, right? All right, but, you help walk people through them, okay? You help people get through them. You give people hope, inspiration, okay, for tomorrow, right? You wake people out of this these mundane lifestyles that they live, right? And that some of us once lived, You're just reaching back, trying to give a hand up, right? Pull somebody else up out of the pit. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like some of you guys have received your inheritance. Okay, it's giving me the spiritual side of that inheritance. Five of Swords. Okay, the Ace of Cups. And somebody constantly trying to steal love from you. Like, love in relationships, whether platonic or romantic. Somebody just they get off on trying to, like, steal it. Steal opportunities by lying and gossiping and doing this fuck shit behind the scenes. Five of Cups in the reverse. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, Two of Swords. So something's protected, okay? An exchange between you and someone, it's guarded, it's protected, there's a fence around it. Okay, people wondering why they can't get in, why they can't break through. Because they ain't got nothing to do with them, that's why. Should go mind their business, Try that, maybe. The Hermit. Something about somebody seeing why maybe you showed up in a certain energy in the past, okay? Them bringing people towards you and then doing stuff to you behind the scenes, right? It's to make you look a certain way, right? The way that they're depicting you to be, and you're not, right? So when people have been, shown who you are, right? They may have shown up at a time where you were defending yourself, right? You were standing up for yourself and standing up for others. So they could have thought you were just this bully, or this somebody who is always in conflict, or who's always trying to battle people and things, right? They didn't see the other side of you. Okay, they don't know the backstory, basically. Okay, so I feel like there's some people understanding why you showed up in a certain energy, right? Because they saw, you go from that energy to, your bubbly self, right? That's the control you have. You can be in an energy and you can come out of that energy and go back into, your main energy. You have control over your vessel. You have control over your emotions, your mental and your spiritual, right? So people are understanding that now. That's too many spirit. Which has got some people changing their minds about something. Okay, some people could be leaving one place and following you now. Some people are leaving from one side and following you now. Okay, they're listening actually now. Okay, some people. The Empress. Yeah, it's evident who you are. Okay, these people try to scam an Empress by the leading of a false one. Page of Pentacles. Okay, something that was taken is being given back, the world, okay, because you closed out some type of cycles. Healed some things that were ongoing, that were generational, okay, that would have continued in your children if you, if you have children, or when you have children, okay. There's an Emperor on their way to you, Empress, all right, actively. Ten of Swords. Six of Wands. Yeah, somebody's defeated. You defeated someone? Three of Swords. Yeah, you defeated someone. Yeah, a lot of someones, but someone in particular. Oh, they wish they never came into contact with you. Do they wish it? No scrubs, TLC. Scrub. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. That's who these people are. That's why I can't stand the word want. I want. I want. I done heard it so much without action behind it. It's just like, I can't stand the word I want. Go get it. Go get it. All right? Do it. And ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right? Change it from want to I'm going to have, or I'm going to get, or this is what I'm doing to pursue whatever it is that I'm wanting, right? Three of Pentacles. Okay, so type of collaboration. Okay, somebody sees the truth about a collaboration or about a group of people, or why a group of people are around each other when they are. These people don't even like each other, to be totally honest with you. They don't. The Sun, the only reason they came together is because they're disliked for you. Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody feels some type of way about how good you look. Okay, like you're showing up in this bold, confident, fiery energy with this Queen of Wands. You look fantastic, okay? Phenomenal. Your money's looking good, it's growing, okay, increasing. Okay, you could be glowing a lot. Alright? Something about your happiness not being fake. It's not manufactured. It's real. You don't have to fake it for anybody. If you don't feel, if you don't feel too hot, you don't feel too hot. Right? You're not about to fake your happiness for anyone. You're not trying to put on a show. Right? Confirmation. And that's what cannot be contended with, right? Somebody being fake versus somebody being who they are. You can never, those two don't match up, right? They're not even in the same arena. Ace of Wands. Judgment. So somebody's being judged. Their sexual activities are being judged. King of Swords, Justice. Chariot. Look, and Emperor. Ace of Cups. Your Emperor said he ain't playing. What is it with these masculines worried about the next man's penis? So, I mean, it's giving little dick energy, okay? A King of Swords is... So, King of Swords decided to link up with this group. Listen to the lies that they told about you and link up with them. Now they're going through the same karma that these people were. See, just stupid. Just stupid, okay? Like, they had no reason to go against you. They had no reason to treat you the way that they did, okay? And then when you left, or when they linked up with these people and you knew about it, right, you cut them off. You could have even suspected it already. You know, you got foresight. You saw it ahead of time. And you walked away. So when the moment this person linked up with these people, you were gone, right? At that moment, the opportunity was lost. Okay, so then somebody tried to hold you back with this group of people. And now they're suffering. Going through karma, justice. And you got the victory, 6 of Wands. And they feel 10 of Swords. They 10 of Swords themselves. How many times I tell you? Why is a grown man listening to a group of masculines? Why are you, as a grown man or woman, listening to a whole group of grown men and women that don't act so grown? That means you resonate with them. You know, you have the same mentality as them, right? The same immaturity level as them, right? You just like you are what you eat. You know, birds of a feather flock together. So they're feeling left out, okay? You're full of this passion, full of this vibrancy. Yeah, and they're realizing that everything that was said about you was wrong. But it's too late, the Tower. So people get for not opening their mouths. You know, you can't speak. You know, you can speak behind my back about me, but you can't speak to me about the bullshit in the background that you're believing. Believe it. Go along with it. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in the regret afterwards, not us. All right? We're not missing out on anything. We're the opportunity. It's not to be cocky or arrogant. It's just knowing who we are. We're the opportunity. If you pass up on us because, you know, if you pass up on it, then it's fine, right? No qualms. But it's when you go to do wicked shit to somebody. That's where the problem is. If you want to walk away, walk away. Leave a person alone. You have no right to go behind the scenes and do whatever y'all try to do behind the scenes to somebody. Yeah, and somebody is still getting the love of their life. You hear Erykah Badu. Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Virgo. Yeah, somebody's getting caught up for something too that they did in the past. It's coming back to bite them in the butt. Look, yo, it's getting dark outside. That is crazy. It is 2:08. That is crazy. That never happened when we was kids, ever. Yeah, something's really wrong in the skies. Okay. All right, so we got Empress. So we got dirty offer in the reverse. So something is not a dirty offer. Okay. Somebody could have lost their benefits or something like that. Okay, last Friday, somebody who underestimated you. Texas can be significant. Somebody be from Texas, somebody live in Texas. Somebody can be 81 through 90, okay, years old. I don't know, this could be some elder that somebody takes care of, okay, that can live in Texas. Georgia. Serial cheater. Somebody a dog. Pisces in the reverse. There's a Pisces out here that's guilty. Okay, they could have lost some type of benefits or some type of benefit that they had. Okay, in the situation. We got a failed rapper. Okay, somebody could be a personal trainer. And we got a funeral home and murder on the back of the. So something about a coroner. Okay, a coroner, a main coroner that does autopsies for the same people. They falsify the autopsies. You know, it'll be an actual murder, right? That's committed, and they will make it look like, or they will report it as, you know, self-inflicted or drug overdose or mental health, something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what they do, especially Hollywood. Especially Hollywood. All right. Yeah, something about some land. Yeah, never seen again. See, you weren't supposed to find out about some land that belongs to you. Okay, there could actually be somebody looking for you. Whoever is responsible for locating you. So your family members. Okay, wow. Okay, so whoever this person is has been trying to locate you to give you these benefits. Okay, that belong to you from a passed on relative. They've been contacting your family members, right? Which you have no involvement in. You have no ties to anymore for some of y'all. They've been talking to your family members, and your family members have been acting as though, you know, you're busy or, you know, you're not home or, you know, they haven't seen you, right? Just trying to, you know, offset you receiving what is rightfully yours. Could have even been doing energy work on whoever this person is that has possession of whatever belongs to you. Okay. Who's got like a death grip or some shit like that on it. Okay, so whatever is yours being protected. An Aries. This person could be an Aries. Okay, or there could be an Aries out here who's guilty. Or somebody who sits in a position of power. NBA player. Somebody's an NBA player that's connected to a failed rapper or an ex-rapper. Alcoholic. Snake in the reverse. So somebody's been exposed as a snake and they're drinking their life away. Your sister slept with your ex. Or brother. Take our resonates. False documentation is significant. Okay, a passport somebody's trying to secure. So somebody's trying to leave the country. Okay, or that came out the other day, but it wasn't the country. It was somebody trying to catch a Greyhound or something like that. It's giving midnight train to Georgia. I mean, Georgia did just come out. Georgia did just come out. So I don't know if somebody trying to skedaddle, somebody trying to get up out of here. You know, you can't run from the Most High. I mean, I don't know where you think you're going, but, wherever you go, there you are. So, run along then. Hold on, I left my deck on my bed. I left my deck on my bed. What do you think that should be? Don't take it personal. Monica. Miss Thing. So I don't feel like you're taking anything personal. I don't. At least at this point, okay? And if some of y'all haven't made it there yet, you will. Okay? You'll elevate to a point where you see the bigger picture, okay? You know it's a part of the matrix, right? It's a part of you, confirmation. It's a part of you learning, and excelling and growing up out of the matrix, right? What happens in a womb? We talked about this, growth, development, right? You are growing and developing yourself out of the matrix, out of the systems of oppression in the world, right? These people want to keep you in them because it works in their favor. Somebody write music about somebody. Or you be seeing 1010? Alright, Sid, come on, let's strengthen the 401. Something is strong, okay? Something is embedded. Page of Pentacles. So I'm getting two people who are grounded, two people who are rooted in each other, okay? They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Like away from me. No. No. Leo, Aries, Sag. Too many. Okay, you gonna come out anytime soon? There we go. There it is. Page of Cups, the 10 of Wands. And here comes somebody from the outside. So it's gonna be when you're in a relationship with this person, when you guys finally come together, like in the physical, this ex-person is gonna try to show back up. Confirmation, baby. They're gonna try to show back up with all they bullshit, all they burdens, all you know what I'm saying? But they're not going to appear, or they're not gonna try to appear as if they have all these burdens and bullshit going on behind them. But they do. Okay? Not that you're gonna care anyway, because you found who you want. Like the perfect person for you. I ain't saying a perfect person, but the perfect person for you. Okay? And vice versa. Yeah, you like calm, like you're Let's just say y'all on the same page, okay? Don't let me get all up in the grits and things, okay? Confirmation, double confirmation. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, the Sun, the Knight of Wands, King of Wands, King of Cups, Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Damn, all these people. So this King of Swords has some type of absolute truth or clarity with the Ace of Swords and the Sun out here. Okay, so they could be taking some type of impulsive or quick action. Or they did. They are or they did. Okay. Toward the King of Wands and the King of Cups that's competing with you. Okay. Could be a Queen of Pentacles as well. Or they could be competing with your finances or your stability, which they have none of. So, how are they competing? Okay, so they're trying to steal it. They're trying to steal it. It's packed. Humans don't know how to act. Yeah, it even says X on the card for 10. X. X. $10 or more could be significant. Okay, or 10 years or less. What else? Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. They can act like they got something to give you or something like that. Three of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling you, this. I don't know how they would know this. Okay, this could be for a specific person. Okay, somebody getting married or something like that, and then somebody shows up and tries to, mess that up. Like literally, Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands, like trying to crash a wedding or something like that, a party, something that celebrates this union. And if that does occur, it's like your person here says something. They say something nicely to this person first. Like it's like a warning. It's a warning. Okay, don't step on my toes type of thing. You're being disrespectful. Like if somebody your person's a gentleman, right? Or vice versa, lady. All right. But there's only so many warnings they're gonna give. This is an emperor. There's only so many warnings they're gonna give. Just saying. Okay. Yeah, they're not playing either. Look how they're looking. Look how they're looking. What's the strength of Three of Cups? The Hermit, the Artist in the reverse. What? Somebody could even try to like send somebody in with like somebody is doing the most. Somebody could try to send somebody in with like a hidden camera or something like that. Like this gives like the devil. Hey, go in there. Put this camera on your on your lapel or on your bow tie or put it in there. Go in there and get some footage and some video. Okay. Let's get away from this. What else, Spirit? Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords. I heard it's a fight. Okay. Do we need to know this? I feel like it's taking up some value, attention. Like, do we need to know this? The Page of Swords? Yeah, Spirit says yes. Okay, Six of Swords, the Lovers, Queen of Wands, Justice, Six of Pentacles. There's a mother figure here that's going through karma or some type of judgment. Okay, they could be paying somebody to try to follow you. This could be 3 different people that have been paid to like follow you around. Five of Pentacles. So this person could have got this King of Swords to go in the other direction, reject you for somebody, reject you for money. Yeah, to put you in confusion, to trap you, have you all up in these swords. Okay, how many swords is that together? 8, 9, 10, 13 swords. Okay. Man or woman? Page of Swords. Nine of Wands. So some of you guys could have went outside your house or something like that the other day, or at nighttime or something like that, and you could have felt like somebody was like watching. Ooh, oh, get the goosebumps. Goodness. You could have felt like somebody was watching you, like it felt some eyes were on you. It's because there was. Somebody was. Oh my God! It's just I'm getting such a creepy ass energy. Just somebody was outside, like your antennas, it was like pay attention. There was like, pay attention, okay? You know, perimeter. Because somebody was outside watching you, hiding, watching your house. They could be sitting in the car, or you could have been hiding in the bushes behind the, you know, around the corner, something. You can get this feeling in the pit of your stomach. Oh, okay, spirit, I feel it, I feel it. You can get this feeling in the pit of your stomach, or you could have got this feeling in the pit of your stomach. Every time you feel that same feeling, that's who's near. Okay, that's the Most High trying to let you know. Okay, that's who's near. Could be a fire sign, an earth sign, a water sign, an air sign. Any. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. The Devil. Somebody wants to offer to be your third party. Somebody wants to offer to be your third party. They'll take the third position, as if you're giving applications for it or something like that. You didn't ask for anybody's application. You didn't ask. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to just. My God, let's get out of this. For what? For what? What's the time? 57. All right. Spirit, show me the future energy, please. I know. It's ridiculous. Block that energy, Spirit, please, and show me. Pisces. Queen of Wands. Five of Cups. So there's an old friend, okay, that's feeling some type of way about how people are viewing you. All right, your beauty, your handsomeness, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, it's like you got this, you pull people in, right? But you don't use your looks for wicked things, for evil things, you know, to get over on people. No, you use your looks for what they were given to you for, right? You know, it is a thing that is a part of you amongst many, that is to draw people in, okay? Whether it be by your handsomeness, your beauty, or, you know, how it is that you articulate yourself, or wherever it is that you can resonate with someone, okay? Or all different groups of people, right? You guys can resonate with every aspect of people, right? Okay, it's because of what you've been through, right? How you're equipped, how you're built. Yeah, you bring towers when you come through. You bring towers, opportunities too. Those towers are opportunities, right? For growth. Okay, the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah, there are opportunities to, you know, take leaps in things. Get up out of wherever you've been trapped. The Fool. Thank you, Spirit, confirmation. Yeah, people are surprised by you. Because they depict you to be a certain way, or they depict you to be however they think that you are, right? But you're not those things, okay? It's not like these people try to get to know you. No, they just judge you by what they can see, all right? Strength. And what they see is that you move forward in strength, and you don't let anything stop you, come hell or high water. You just don't. The Queen of Swords, you know, you're no nonsense. That's how you've made it to where you are now, because of how strict you are, because of how, you know, no nonsense you are. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, you planted seeds. You know, you weren't wasting your time at the club every weekend, you know, or you know, always getting turned up, you know, like you don't got a life to live, right? You know, confirmation. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Double confirmation. Okay. Strength, the Fool. Okay, so Justice, Aries, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius. So somebody could be in court right now or something like that. Okay, something. It's like some surprise evidence, or it's like somebody goes into a courtroom feeling like they're gonna walk out, and then something dawns on them like halfway through the case. Okay, yeah, that they're not going anywhere. The Hangman, the Lovers, Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody trying to convince a judge or a jury even. Okay, that they're not who is being presented, and they are who's being presented. They absolutely are. The Four of Swords. This person eats, sleeps, and right, thinking about betrayal, thinking about betraying people. What they can do next. The Knight of Cups sideways. Yeah, it gives this person will be like romantic. They'll play the role right until they get a shoe in the door, and then it's all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. The Nine of Cups. Page of Swords. You hear what she said? She said, if tomorrow is Judgment Day, and I'm standing on the front line. It's Judgment Day. Something about to happen tomorrow for somebody. The Moon. It's going to come out of nowhere. Page of Cups. Seven of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a lot of it, too. You know, it's like a pick your poison type situation. Damn, it's getting dark, boy. That's crazy to me. Oh, rest in peace, Whitney. So it's like somebody can feel something creeping up on them in their spirit. Confirmation. Yeah, somebody can feel something creeping. It's like looming over them. Ooh, shit. Okay. Yeah. I feel it. Yeah, it's looming over them, and they're the Seven of Cups, Three of Swords. They're terrified at what might happen. You know, because of everything that they did. They don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but they know that there's a plethora. Seven of Cups, Three of Swords. There is a broad range of things that could happen. Okay, it's given Final Destination. Like, it really is. It's given Final Destination. You know, mixed with I Know What You Did Last Summer. You know, the death angel's coming for you type. You know what I'm saying? You know, Two of Pentacles. What do I do? You know, what do I do? There's nothing they can do. Because you're dealt back the same measure that you deal out. And they showed you no mercy, and you were innocent. Two different, you know, they showed you no mercy, and you were innocent. All right, Spirit, what else? King of Wands. The Empress. You be taking action to do something. Okay, this could be a project, or it's something that you want, something that you desire, something that you've been looking into. Confirmation. Damn. Okay. I guess my intuition on fine. Damn. Two of Wands, the Four of Cups. Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Oh, hey. Susan? Okay, so somebody has an ancestor. Oh, man. Okay, don't make me cry, man. Don't make me cry. Okay. Somebody has an ancestor. She just walked up on me. Okay. Somebody has an ancestor. It's a Caucasian woman. Okay, it's an old woman. She just passed away. Like, just passed away. Okay, like her spirit just left her body. So somebody watches my channel, okay, that you could be like, or you could be at the hospital now. Okay, so you might see this later. She's telling me to confirmate. She's telling me to tell you that she's okay. That she's happy. Okay. She's saying that she feels like a warmth on her cheek. Okay, so I don't know if it's like people's depictions. She's like, it's people's depictions of the spirit realm, right? You know, no, it's warm over there. She says she's happy. I'm just getting a happy energy, young energy too. Like, I don't know if she was sick or something, or it was just old, sick. Okay, senile, maybe Alzheimer's or something like that. She says she remembers everything. Okay, when the Alzheimer's started to set in, okay, or it got really bad. She says she remembers everything. Like being where she is now, she remembers everything that was, the visits, everything that was said. Okay, everything that happened. Life events. But she says she's okay, and that's it. She said I don't want to take up any more of your time. Okay, okay, all right. That came out of nowhere, but yeah, that's for somebody. I don't know if you're watching now or you're gonna see it later, but that's for you. All right, Spirit, let's wrap it up. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so somebody could be military or police. I know I just saw him flipped over. I thought I did. The Hierophant. Yeah, there's some type of Three of Pentacles. Could be like a team of officers or detectives or something like that are working on something. Like they're collaborating on something. A case. Three of Pentacles, the Moon. The Ace of Swords, okay. The Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. It could be like a murder case. It did come out on the mess deck, right? It could be a murder case, okay, or something that turned into a murder case. So we were just talking about the coroner, right? So something's being investigated because it didn't smell right. It didn't sit right, okay? Somebody's determination of death. Somebody's trying to send somebody like a heart attack. I feel it, Spirit. I feel it. Somebody's trying to send somebody a heart attack. Okay, so if you was laying in the bed or something and you felt something weird, it maybe had palpitations or something, or I don't know how to describe the feeling because I felt it before. It's been sent to me before, but it's like damn, it's like somebody takes like a sledgehammer and hits you like in the middle, like in your, what is that, your sternum or something like that, like hits you just right there. It's like, it feels like a thump, right? It just comes out of nowhere, all right? Somebody tried to send you a heart attack. The energy of a heart attack. Could be a King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Emperor, Four of Wands. Yeah, a King of Pentacles, a Taurus, the Nine of Swords. Now they're going through some type of mental distress. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups. Yeah, somebody's like upholding you. Your person, whoever your person is, somebody's upholding you, like energetically. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that rain coming down, man. Somebody is going through it. Okay, there's some type of good news coming in. Three of Swords. Okay, and it has to do with who betrayed you. However many people there were. Okay. the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the same person that just tried to do that to you. The world, hey, they could be watching right damn now. The Star reverse, the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Wealth gone. Any type of status or any, somebody could wear a badge. Somebody could wear a badge. Somebody could be a corrupt officer. Somebody wears a badge. Okay, some type of badge. They do. They do. All right, Spirit. It's Ten of Cups. Okay. Some of you guys are moving on from family. All right. I mean, you had to. For a lot of you, you had to move on from family. They were interfering with your manifestation. You know, maybe you wear crystals. You know, maybe you carry crystals with you, or you know, a pouch or something to protect yourself or something, right? From spiritual, you know, spiritual means. Maybe they judge you for that, right? Maybe they call you crazy or whatever, right? But yeah, it looks like they're seeking out your assistance now. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they're running after you, trying to hold on to the back of your, you know, your vehicle or something like that. It's like trying to hop in the bed of the truck as you pull off, you know, and hide. Five of Swords, the Two of Swords. This person thinks that they're trying to, they think that they're keeping something from you, but they're confused. Two of Cups. The fact that you're in this Two of Cups means that they're confused. You've already made it to where your destination is. Like you're already connected to who you're supposed to be connected to for some of you. Seven of Pentacles. The Sun. So it gives like artificially like growing something. So like say somebody was growing marijuana, right? Or you know, fields of marijuana. Not fields, but whatever. A room of marijuana, right? You know, you got an artificial light in there, UV light or something like that, right? It's giving that. It's giving like somebody trying to plant some seeds real quick, throw them in the ground, you know, throw some water on them, and use a UV light to try to like quicken the process or something. So somebody trying to get something to grow real fast, okay? As in to stand in your way. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Lovers. Yeah, it ain't stopping nothing. Yeah, things are still going. I saw, what did I see? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When did I see it? I saw it either this morning or last night, but it was recently. Okay, it may have been this morning I saw it. Okay, things are lined up exactly the way that they need to be lined up. Okay, nothing's going to be knocked out of, you know, out of line. The Moon. Somebody's in their feelings, okay, about somebody's job, somebody's work, something somebody's saying. All right, Three of Wands at a distance. So this is somebody at a distance watching you at a distance. The Five of Wands and the Five of Cups, yeah, it's like they're swinging at the air because what they're doing is not working. Okay, Three of Cups. You're still celebrating. You're still happy. You're still doing your thing. All right, we're gonna leave it there. Six of Cups. Yeah, and these are people from your past. You can be receiving flowers, okay, that you did not get in the past. I feel like the only flowers that you want is from this person in this car right here. You know, the flowers are good, they're cool, you know, but you really just want, you know, you want this with you. For some of you. Okay. Alright, I'm leaving there. Pisces. I gotta get up out of here. Before, you know what? I might not even go anywhere because it's looking pretty nasty outside right now. So I don't know. We'll see. If I come back up here, then, you know, I didn't go nowhere, obviously. But if you want to donate to the channel, book personal, beloved. Info's below the video in the description section, alright, at the bottom. Spiritual hygiene, stay on that. Protect yourself, protect your energy, alright? And keep up on your prayer game. You know, because none of that protection works if you don't have a prayer life, does it? No, it don't. All right. And if you don't believe it, all right, all right. Love y'all, beloved. Thanks for the donation, Danny. Love y'all. I will holler at y'all when I holler at y'all. All right. Be safe. Be easy. Stay prayed up. Later. Peace. It's my